You're getting the full Stompy Kid experience. Holy.
So there's a new quest available at Shaxx called Forged Anew, which wants you to venture into the new map playlist. We finally have new Crucible maps. One thing I want to note is that you have to specifically play on each of the maps, which means that it's very likely that someone in your game is going to leave when they load in and see that they loaded into a map that doesn't progress their quest. This is a very simple mistake by Bungie, and I hope that in the future they just make it like play 10 games or something like that. The specific maps, recipe for disaster, but my rule of thumb is that if someone on the enemy team or your team leaves, it is okay to leave. Don't be the first to leave. I'll have my opinion on the new maps later. Today's video is focused on Rose, which is one of the best hand cannons possible, and the vendor roll you get is mid. I'll let live commentary Cammy take this one, and then I will see y'all in the next video. Enjoy the gameplay. So here we are at Lord Shaxx. He has... You can only select one. I had already rendered and uploaded this video, scheduled it, all the above, and I was talking to my friends. I was like, yeah, this is nice. Free-to-play players get a Rose, a Snipe, and Belisari, and they go, no, Cam, you can only select one. Now on to our regularly scheduled programming. Rapid hit Eye of the Storm Rose with a stability masterwork. Tactical mag, hammer forge rifling. It's okay. It's a 3 out of 5. Maybe a 2.5 out of 5. It's exactly middle of the pack. This Mercurial Overreach is solid. One of the best sniper rifles you can get. I'm nitpicking. You're not improving on this. This is probably the best one you will ever get. So pick it up. 4 out of 5. And then the Belisarius. Not Zen Moment Slice, but this one is very solid. However, I just did a first impression of Blast Furnace yesterday. I like Blast Furnace more when comparing it to this roll. So this was the Rose I used in today's gameplay. It has heavy grip for stability, extended mag for aerial effectiveness, small bore, stab for that good stat combo. It's fantastic. Moving target makes a lot of sense on Rose because it gives you an extra 2 tiers of mobility, and it also improves your strafe speed. So if you think about it, that's a match made in heaven whenever you're really trying to squeeze out some extra stats on Hunter. As you see on my free-to-play account right now, I'm at 80 mobility, so once you throw on Rose, it's 100, and then moving target strafe speed pushes it even faster. I'm obsessed with strafe speed. Love that stat. Eye of the Storm, more accuracy. This one's amazing. It gets the job done, but I still think Slide Shot comes up more often these days with how many Titan barricades and equipment that you have to shoot. So if I had to pick like a definitive god roll, it is probably going to be Slide Opening. Accurized or steady rounds. Extended is still pretty good, especially with Slide Shot, because you can reload 3 at a time instead of 2 at a time. So that is worth considering, but then you do lose out on the stability or range, so you need to get that somewhere else. The handling is already pretty good on the gun, so if you can handle 50, then by all means. If not, you go Snapshot Sights, forego Opening Shot. Since you're already pretty high aim assist, you're not getting all of the benefits of Opening Shot as you would with other guns with a lower base aim assist. And then you also throw on the targeting mod. Goes to 90 right off the rip. And then if you add moving target, that goes to 100. So you don't necessarily need moving target and opening shot at the same time. You can get by with snapshot sights, Eye of the Storm. But again, if I had to pick a definitive god roll, it is probably going to be Slide Opening, with snapshot being the second best, and then Vorpal Weapon for when you have to play Divinatory because the opponent started playing Divinatory. You know how it is. Not to say any of the other perks are bad. You can go for some unique combos. I've already talked about this in the past, but if you want to go Strand, for example, you can get some wild AE from that Strand bonus, throw on that Icarus grip, and then you do Thread of Ascent with a grapple. And you go all the way up to 95. And this isn't Not Forgotten or Luna's How. This is just a normal 140 hand cannon. Well, not normal. It's a lightweight frame. We already went over that. I think this is one of the best hand cannons in the game. And if I was doing a tier list, this would achieve my highest tier possible. It would be in the S tier for available hand cannons because it is the only lightweight frame. And again, that translates to you going even crazier with these top 3 stats, especially when you play Hunter or if you just don't have good armor. The best way to obtain Rose is not to go for the one through Shaxx that's available this week for playing the new playlist. Instead, just play your competitive games, I think you have to do 7 for replacement. You get a Belisarius, then you're able to go over to the Shaxx vendor and start focusing either roses or mercurial overreaches. The RNG of improving over this mercurial overreach is so low that I strongly think you just roll roses every single week. You'll get into a weekly groove where you sign in, do your competitive games, take your lashes, play 3 matches, then go over to Shaxx and turn in all your engrams for roses and pray that you get slide shot. It's the ultimate slot machine for PvP players. I'll see y'all in the next.